Alright, and welcome back. We are passing those severed legs and absurd amounts of blood back to the crank train. Spin that crank there, white boy, or something. I don't know, man. Don't ask what that was because I have no idea. But yeah, so we're back to Vanishing of Ethan Carter, and I'm gonna go ahead and fix the crank and spin the crank. Oh, tap. I see. What is that giving us? The ability to run over the legs again? Okay. What happens if we go forward? Is it gonna be a whole lot of fucking nothing? Yep. I have a feeling we're gonna just run into that thing and it's gonna go, nope, can't go forward. Oh, it just auto stops. Okay, fair enough. I guess we'll then back that train ass on up. Also, holy shit, the seats are terrible. So, is that some loose wiring? Great, great. Always a fan of loose wire. Oh, we're gonna put the train back where it was. Ew. And then see if that assists us with our investigation further. I understand now. Like, probably. Don't really know why the crank was dropped off by the river. It just doesn't seem to be like a murder weapon or anything, but... You know what? That's fine. Okay, so a little bit further back. Yeah, rail... Spot was here. Is gonna like auto lock for us. Maybe. Exit. Let's see if this is where it's supposed to be. Not quite. We gotta move it forward a little. Yeah, a little bit. Like just a tad. Like right there, maybe. Just like one more pump of W, which is not me suggesting we take one more hit of whatever drug that can be named as W. I don't know. Nothing really comes to mind. But yeah, one more pump of W. Alright, that's about as close as we're really going to get it, to be honest with you. So what does that give us? That gives us a train that is now in the same spot where it was. Can we... Do we have to turn it off? Is that like why? No, let's just turn it off. Let's just not waste gas. Oh, canister maybe? No. Nope, that's not it. Okay, yeah, sure, let's enter and turn the train off maybe? So that it's like stationary now? Or more stationary? Okay. Oh, that's just to turn back on. Okay, so now we touch the man and we have more knowledge? Yes, yes, okay, fair enough. And his spirit rests now? Is that what that's supposed to indicate? Or like, what? Do I follow you guys? And which one of you do I follow? Oh, we get to see what happened. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. Just tag all these, and then try to figure out what's going on. There's what appears to be a child tied to the railway car. Alright. And now there's a man looking at a lot of blood. Okay. The two of them are getting ready to do that. And now the man who had previously tied the child up is bleeding from his legs? I don't really understand. What is he looking at? Is he legless? Is he legless? No, is he legless? Was there like a problem with the rail and he was like, oh no, I gotta fix this real quick as the train's coming, and then he gets his leg severed and he crawls away? Or did he not tie him up and he tried to free him? I don't know, dog. This is this is extremely confusing because now the kid and him are there. I guess the kid's like trying to comfort him, and then old angry grandpa over here, I guess, just kills him. The look of it. Yeah. Just straight up murders the man. Alright. Is there any more sparkly shit down there? So we know how the crank ended up there, maybe? Yeah, what about this rock though? Chronology. Oh, okay, I see. So we have 6 clues. One of them is the rock. One of them is Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Okay. So. Okay, so let's say man finds child. The man finds child tied up. Let's just start with that. It's gonna be 1. No. Yeah, that's gonna be 1. Okay, that's 1. Man finds child tied up. He unties child on the railway. And then he goes back to his car. Oh wait, no, Grandpa already has a rock. Okay, so this is gonna be 3, and then that has to be 2. Yeah, so man goes to untie child. At the same time, Grandpa picks up rock. Grandpa goes over to man, who is now going back to his train to continue rolling. But Grandpa goes to this man, hits him over the head with the rock. Man tries to get away, but is stunned by having taken a hit to the head by the rock, after which Grandpa gets into the train, runs him over, and then this is him crawling away, and then this is Grandpa killing him.
Listen to me. We can destroy it. I know how.
You can't destroy it, Ethan. You can't destroy time. And that's what he is. He is forever.
Gail, honey, I wish there was another way. Travis, tell me where Ethan is, now.
I'm giving the sleeper what he wants. What all of us want. Look, old man, you need to go home.
Oh Lord. Shit, I can't imagine what that'd feel like. Oh my god. I'm like grabbing my own legs right now.
Go! Get out of here! Travis, close your eyes.
Okay, so Grandpa killed Travis trying to protect Ethan? Because Travis wanted to kill Ethan for reasons that are currently unknown to us? Is that a correct sequence of events? Have we established the story? Is that a yes? Okay, maybe. Sure, let's go ahead and follow this mystical, spooky spirit thing. Spirit bomb.
Grandpa?
Give me your spirits,
Stay away!
Earth, please.
I'm sick too. I can feel the sleeper in my head.
Then
What?
fight it. I have to destroy the room.
Corvus, I'm sorry. Ethan,
Oh no.
I can't let you do that.
Corvus. All right. Interesting.
Whatever had turned Ethan's family against him, the grandfather was trying to resist. Age helps against those things that feed on hate. because of wisdom or experience. Because the old are tired. Their hate is less useful.
So he's possessed by, or his family is possessed slash taken over by some kind of demonic force that feeds off hate, maybe? Okay. Another railroad crossing. There's also like the big clearing up there that we need to verify that we have cleared. I don't know if we should keep going this way. I mean, you know, I suppose as a detective, I have no idea either. I'm just kind of exploring the scene and tying things together. As well as I can. I already forgot our name. It was introduced at the very beginning, but I have no recollection of it. I just remember it was an amusing sounding last name. Oh, that's cool. There's like a little railway station here in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. But, you know, it's quaint. It's nice. Cool that somebody did that. Okay, so this looks like it's gonna keep going for some time, maybe. Oh, there's a house here? Yes? Alright, yeah. Let's just go ahead and go back to that clearing, because I need to know what that is all about. And if that clearing even leads anywhere, or we just didn't reach the top once we got up there. Is this the same spot? Yep, this is going to be the same spot. Okay, is there a map, by the way, in this game? Nope, there is no map. I like this, like, exploration music, man. Oh, what is this? Logs? Yeah, just logs. Running through this nonsense kind of reminds me of, Oblivion for some reason. Even though, graphically, Oblivion was, you know, I mean, it was amazing at the time when it first came out, but it was a stuttering mess, and for some reason it remains to this day a stuttering mess. I've tried to boot it up on this system like many times, but it always just like chugs. Don't know what is up with that, but hey. Ooh, what is? Oh, nothing. It's just me getting excited over a rock. There you go. So this clearing up here appears to actually be nothing. Maybe. Shit, some of these areas are like pretty big. Even though they have nothing, you know, nothing to do to them, it's still, I suppose it's still nice to explore them. Kind of get that old, you know, old sense of thrill and exploration that you used to get as a kid if you lived in a similarly wooded area, but if not, well, you know what? Sucks to your Asmar, basically. Go get a refund in your childhood and get a better one. There was a weird sparkly thing over here somewhere that I also gotta check out now. Wait, does this actually go somewhere then? Or is this just more kind of nothing overall? Okay, so it seems like this actually is going somewhere. So let's go ahead and check out that sparkly thing that's like somewhere over here that I had just seen that looked like it was like a light or something? Like a light fixture of some kind? Yeah, there it is, that thing. Right there. What is this? Okay. Oh, I see. Oh, what the fuck? What? What is this? David Bowie. Get out of here. You and Mr. Spaceman over here. Oh, where did he... Shit, where did he reappear? Oh no, we lost him. Oh no. Probably went up this trail. If I had to guess. Yes, there he is. I see him. Okay, sure. Alright. Are you just leading me in circles? For whatever reason? And now you're back to the same spot where we started, almost? Is that it? It's more like to the left. Yeah, there he is. Okay. This is a strange path you're taking. You could have just more or less gone straight, but we're looping a lot. Didn't quite hear. Oh, there you are. Yeah, okay. We're back at the... What the fuck is actually... Is this... What is his name? Wheaton from Portal? Wesley? Whatever? Okay, I guess we go in as well. Did not expect aliens, I'll be honest with you. What the hell? Extraterrestrial containment capsule? Weird. Alright, we're traveling through what appears to be a wormhole, or what my understanding of wormhole is, at least. As an alien spaceman? As a human? Not quite sure. Is there anything we can interact with? Oh! We're now in a spot with a lot of these pods. Okay. Interesting. What's down there? Oh, nothing. Can we look up? Oh, also nothing. Oh, the background is no longer like dynamic. It's just a picture. Yeah. All right. Ooh. Interesting. All right. Read. Fang. The beast had fangs, but was heavy and slow. So when it saw the light in the sky, it waited, thinking the light would go out like others before it. When it did not, the beast rose up. The beast rose up. Okay, on its legs and went to the place where the fire was still burning. As the orange light died, another took its place. This one was blue, a bright, pure blue that the creature had only seen along the edges of the stars. The beast showed its fangs and the light vanished. A moment later, the light appeared again between two distant trees. The beast wanted to go home, but could not ignore the light, so it chased it deeper into the forest. When the light stopped, it did so in a clearing of trees. The beast entered the circle, feeling no fear. The trees turned toward the beast, pointing at it like needles, but the tops of the trees lowered and dug into the ground. The trunks and roots were raised into the air and closed around the beast like walls. As the ground disappeared, the beast realized it would never use its fangs again. Except...
Get out of my room, Travis!
Stories, stories. Always with the stories.
Get out!
I read the Fangs one. I liked the Beast. At least he gets to leave this goddamn place.
Huh, okay. This was what we just read, yes, okay. And then this is Abstract Tales of Gaylord, apparently. Yellow Hills of Mars by Douglas Spalding, plus Julian West, Clarence Carlyle, Michael Arden, and many more. America's Finest Science Fiction, 1964. Okay. Alright, so I guess this kid was reading about sci-fi. Oh, it was a fort. Oh, like a little tree fort. Oh, am I, like, I guess, am I traveling through the stories that he concocts up in his mind? And also the stories that he concocts up in his mind become maybe true? Is that why people are freaking out? Maybe. It's a possibility. Let's see here. That... I guess that beeping thing is probably no longer there, huh? That'd be my guess. Alright. I don't know if we finished exploring the little area up here, but just to double check, let's do so, because apparently we can just stumble into a wild sci-fi adventure, like, out of nowhere. So, you know, I guess we have to be more alert than we were before. Even though I was trying to be as alert as possible. Alright, so that's the path leading up there. Okay, sure, let's go ahead and take this path. see where it actually leads us. If that little, you know, dip that we did with the space traveler was just, you know, for the sake of the dip, or if we actually can explore a new area. Right, so this is back at the start of the dip. None of this, I don't think, was of any interest to us. But let us just, you know, just to be on the safe side, double check. Yes, okay, so this is back to the rail car. So then we go ahead and sprint all the way up there, and if there's nothing there, well then, it has been a little bit of wasted time, but also a little bit of extra knowledge that we can be, you know, we can rest assuredly that there is nothing else to be found. No more random floating portal pods of any sort. What is this? Nope, just rocks. Okay, fair enough. But like, what about this way? Oh, ooh. Oh, this is a nice clearing. This feels like very Lord of the Rings-esque for some reason. But does it lead anywhere? It doesn't lead anywhere. But fuck, man, it gives you a really... Oh, whoa, yes it does. Just kidding. I just missed something, apparently. What? The fuck? Just a grenade lying around here? Alright. Sure. Sure, dude. No problem. You know, sometimes you just walk through the woods and you find a grenade. Not a problem. But yeah, no, this is pretty as all hell, man. Yeah, so I guess we'll just run back then. Secure the knowledge that there are now rogue grenades lying around in the surrounding vicinity, so that's always good, I guess. Any more grenades around here? No? Nope, alright, I guess we will sprint on back. Alright, so the next point of interest that we had was that little tower by the railway. Slash house, maybe? I'm not really sure what it was. But yeah, like, dude, oh my god, I would have loved to grow up in an area like this. There's so much shit to explore, man. This would be awesome. Hell, to this day, this would still be awesome. Just go outside and, like, walk around these kinds of woods. It'd be extremely pretty, man. It's extremely pretty. What is tab? Tab is nothing. Okay, I was just seeing what new buttons do in case we hadn't previously found any important buttons, because the game does not hold your hand, as it previously stated. Okay. We'll just go ahead and sprint over to that little house over there. The little house on the hill, next to a pristine looking lake. Yeah, you know what? It'd be kind of cool if the game did tell you where we were. Because I really do need to know if this is a real place, or if this is just artistic interpretations of a place, or if it's just straight up all drawn from the mind of someone, you know? It'd be nice to know. Alright, what about this surrounding area? Any more rogue grenades just kind of lying around anywhere? Nope, does not look like it. Does not look like it. Okay, so let's go ahead and go into this house.
I've been through here for a long time.
Yeah, that
was part of a pattern.
What it looks like.
Large pieces of this country were thrown away, doomed to become, and then remain, the worst versions of themselves. Beneath all that rot, dark things grow.
Beneath all that rot, dark things grow. Beneath all that rot, dark root basin. Alright, oh, is that like a house? A village, maybe? Okay. There. A weird half-assed dam that, like, blocks off the lake from a not river that's also a river. That's kind of weird. Also strange how, if this place is abandoned, why would you just, like, randomly abandon rail cars just willy-nilly in the middle of nowhere? A little strange, but you know what? I'm not a train conductor. I don't know where one would abandon train cars, but I would imagine it's not in the middle of the goddamn railway. It just seems like something you don't want to do, you know? But hey. Anything around here? Any rogue grenades? Nope, just potential for us to get ourselves trapped. Good. Always a fan of those. Alright, let's continue on this way to what is a very nice looking bridge, man. Alright, but first, before we go to the spot that clearly is the point where we should be going, the point that I would imagine advances the story, we have to take a look. In a book, it's reading Railroad. Take a look around the surrounding area, see if there is anything else that could be of use to us in one way or another. Okay, good, no fall damage. Because wouldn't want to accidentally run off the side of a cliff, just because I was so into exploring the surrounding area. Okay, so that's just more nothing, and apparently the railway is once again cornered off with fallen rocks. So, you know what, maybe that's why nobody comes through here, you fucking nerds. Consider clearing out the rocks that are literally everywhere, so that trains can actually pass through the area. It looks like one actually got trapped between the two rocks. Like there was a train coming through, and both sides of the railroad apparently got... Oh, what is this Undeadburg looking place? Yeah, but both sides of the railroad got like trapped off. And the conductor was just like, yep, fuck it, I guess we're just leaving the train here. That's it, folks, we'll exit the train and in an orderly fashion start up a new town. Is this just a kind of like a maintenance building, maybe? Yeah, it looks like there's no going in. Oh, is that a mail slot? Weird. I guess there's no way going in there. Why would like a random stone block need a or maybe that could be like also like I guess the post office-ish area. Drop off like mail and packages there, and then right into town. That could make sense. Oh man, these roads are pretty like, I don't want to say well maintained, but like much less destroyed than I thought they would be. I'll be honest. Bit of rust on this lamppost, but yeah, no, this definitely looks better than what I would have imagined, or what the rest of the area led me to believe.
I've seen every version of people hurting each other, hurting themselves, and we blame it on compulsion, selfishness, madness. I suppose the idea is, if you name a thing, you can control it. There are things in this world that cannot be named.
But yeah, I was going to say before I got rudely interrupted by our narrator here, the decrepitness of the area is much less absurd than I thought it would be. Oh, yeah, just sit on this little bench and examine the countryside. That's cool. This feels very Europe-y to me, you know? Now, the more I play it, to be entirely honest with you. Like, I guess I would imagine finding this kind of nature more in Europe than in the US, but then again, I haven't really been across much of the US. You know, here and there, but not extensively researched. Oh! What the fuck? Throw grenade? Sure. If you say so. Great. We threw a grenade in the water and nothing happened. Wonderful. Anyway, okay. Hopefully that's not an important piece of information we're gonna need to retrieve or have later. But yeah, no, like look at this kind of not art style, but like architecture style. It feels Europe more, like way more European than like that right there is definitely like, I don't know, maybe something you could expect to find maybe in Germany. Just throwing it out there as a possibility, like German countryside maybe, I don't know, but definitely not. It doesn't have a US feel to it, man. Although I guess it could have been built in a specific style, I suppose. But who the hell put up this lamppost? Because this shit is backwards. Fire that man. Okay. And we go ahead and enter this strange town. All right. Oh, this is this the manor that was being talked about by, that was owned by those Robertellos? I forgot their last name was. All right. You know what? Let's examine the first thing on the left. The first house on the left. Ooh, what's this? Kind of Okay, well, I mean, we'll get to it as well, but let's examine the first house on the left and see what's up with this over here. I expect it to be closed off, but it is not closed off. You know what? Oh, okay, I see. So there's a discrepancy in... Yeah, okay. Don't worry about me. I mean, that was probably obvious, but it's just something I didn't realize, that on the one side you have a huge lake, on the other side there's like a tiny river, and you're like, oh, how does this work out? And anyway, before we go into the house, you know, to give you another cliffhanger, to give you another cliffhanger, we'll go ahead and pause the episode there, and I'd love to... this house... Do you see... Do you see what I'm seeing? The two eyes, and then the little button nose, and then the mouth, and it's just like, aww. But yeah, thank you for joining me on what is apparently cute house face hunters. Yeah, I'd love to have you next time for this playthrough of Ethan Carter, The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. But until then, I've been OvoCephalon, you've been the audience, and this, I've already listed the game, so you should already know what it is. Yeah, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.